What's up, fam? What's up, fam? It's your boy Unc No Punk. Unc No Punk with no short one just for you, fam. There's a question I was asked today about are you an FBA? I guess their movement is picking up steam, against the with the so-called African Americans. But they asked, are you a fundamental Black American? And I was like, I had to think about it for a second because I don't want to give a wrong answer. No, I don't want to give a wrong answer. It's a fundamental Black American. I was like, what's a fundamental Black American? And as I sat there, I thought about it. I don't consider myself as black. I don't do that. I was newbie. I'm doing that for about 15 years now. There's black stuff. Get out of here. Black American, fundamental Black American. And I was like, I understand maybe what they're trying to do, or they're trying to make some kind of separation between black people or Jamaicans, or we all Black Americans and this and that there. And as I thought about it, I was like, hell no, I ain't no goddamn fundamental Black American. No, I'm not. So not to put them down, they can do what they want to do. They can try what they want to do, though, the Tyreek dude, right? But I listen to him sometimes. Always got some good stuff there, right? But sometimes that fundamental stuff there, and the people on the forum, the way they be talking, is like, it's like anything with Africa is like, it's like verses, like we versus them always. What this person doesn't do is not about individuals. It's not about individualism. It's all about us and them. This a couple minutes ago, matter of fact, it was him talking to some guy from, I guess it's a basketball bro. It was about 5 seconds of it. He asked the guy how long was you married to an Asian, and the guy didn't answer. Then I hung up. I left the shit alone. I'm gonna go back and check it out, see what they got to talk about, right? And he was saying that we fight for the grassroots. We fight for all the people like around the world, like we some kind of avengers, the black people in America. He said we fought to get Mandela released. We called on sanctions. These are black people, fundamental Black Americans, so they called on sanctions. Fundamental Black Americans ain't got shit in America. So you call on sanctions, like you're inside the UN somewhere, like you have some kind of political power. Like, come on, these dudes they talk about it. It's like some kind of illusion world that they're trying to put themselves in. It's like, are they seeing the reality? The reality is they ain't got shit, okay? In a country that lived for hundreds of years, they ain't got a goddamn thing, but want to sit there and talk about we don't fought for the grassroots of people, other brown people throughout the world, Africa, and things like this here. We made it possible for them to come over to America. How? How? You couldn't vote to the goddamn 60s. Now you gotta try to say you got some political power with your decisions or your actions are the reason why African immigrants can come to America, visit America, or live in America now. Like, wait, what this stupid stuff from here? Huh? It's like you're trying to boast yourself up with something you did not do. So it's like them fake war vets who said he was in Vietnam killing shit up there. They was find out his uniform was fake and his nose was fake. It's really the same goddamn thing because we ain't thought we fight. We need to fight for ourselves. That's the problem with black people. Or you trying to fight with someone else or mentioning somebody else shit there. Now you got this FBA movement, which we are the fundamentalists. We have our culture, our things, and this and that. I always say where. Tell me where it's at. Where? Where's the culture? Where's the traditions that we have? I don't see it. I don't see it. It's not to push these brothers down. Like I said, everybody's on different levels of way they thinking. They won't call themselves black. Then y'all could be blacks. With me, no. I see something different there. Why? Because I traveled to the motherland. You know what I'm saying? I traveled there. And it's like, and I hear the African Americans talk about how Africa is and they never been there. They don't have a passport. If you look at how many Americans have passports, especially so-called fundamental Black Americans. How many of them have passports? How many of them been to other countries, other continents? How many of them been there? Very few, because very few out of all Americans have passports. So they're just talking, what they do not know. They might get some interacted with some guy that had a bad body odor, like a taxi driver, and all of a sudden, boom, that's what they are. They're stereotyped, as being poor, and they try to imitate their languages and try to like some kind of parody. You know what I'm saying? I don't find that a good thing there. No matter what you feel about someone else, what they're talking about, their topics, I feel that for us black people, we shouldn't be trying to differentiate, between each other. You know what I'm saying? We must not say we all in one giant pot, but still try to just mix it in, just let it settle. Let it settle. But as long as you keep stirring it up, whipping them babies up in there, it's not gonna rock up. You understand? Sometimes you gotta let it sit there and let it rock up. I'm trying to say, fam, word up, right? But for us, the FBA stuff, man, they're not making no kind of moves, no kind of movements, nothing be some Pan-African, FBA dudes. I don't see nothing that is happening. Nothing. Where the power at? Where you at in Washington, D.C.? We don't see you dudes. We don't see no kind of politician saying, oh, I'm a representative, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican from this state here, and I am an FBA and all that shit there. You don't hear that shit. That we goddamn political suicide. We do some shit like that, fam. But anyway, fam, like I'm trying to say, we need to stick together and stop calling this other bullshit. And for you FBA dudes out there, the name right there just throws me off. Just throws me off. You know what I'm saying? Do white people say they call themselves fundamental white Americans? No, they don't do that there. It's like trying to put some kind of label on us. It's like some kind of, with Jesse Jackson, like you're African Americans, now we got to do to all your FBAs. No, you stupid fools, you're not black, like you got them skin color, you are Nubians, and I'm out, fam. Peace.